Hey everyone, and welcome to a Curator review of UBOAT. Now, this is from the publisher Playway SA, and as you know, I covered. They're actually really good to indie teams, especially small ones. Ultimate Fishing was probably one of the best fishing simulators I've ever played. And soon Deadliest Catch is coming out, which is also being covered by this publisher. Now the team is Deepwater Studio, another small indie team who's put together probably what's going to be one of the best submarine games ever made. It's still in early access. The development has been painstakingly fun. Let's just put it that way. So this wasn't a free copy. I actually paid for this. I did back the game. I've had a key. I've played it. It's enjoyable. Right now there's a Sandbox Mode, which basically just gives you the ability to go out and do whatever you want. Missions come in, but you literally have function of every piece of this submarine. And it really tells you the story of the life of a soldier on or a sailor on a U-boat. It's very submersive, and no pun intended. It also has a tutorial mode, and that's kind of what we're going to do the Curator review from. I want to show you just how integrated the game is with your ability to play as a player, or let the AI handle it. So we're gonna load. There is when you first start out, there's a long load time. Don't freak out. I guess it didn't like my we'll just do it again. So in the tutorial you can set it up. You can do nautical, whatever your preference is. You can do save mode normal. The settings, as far as the video and audio, I mean, everything's in there, from motion blur, glare, you name it, it's there. Darker nights for realism. We'll just go ahead and hit start. So the first thing you're going to notice is that everything is interactive. You're in first person. You can hit the tab key and that actually brings up your crew. We have a mission. This isn't the first mission. This is actually the third. It's meet the captain. So we'll run over here and meet the captain. All these hatches work. Maybe not now because I've already done that part of it. So I'm going to climb up the stairs here.
Jawohl. Zu Befehl. Jawohl.
All right, so we're gonna go back down. Find the captain. I just saw him. Where'd he go? There's a dot. You can see the little eyeball. Let's see. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Some of the tutorial has changed since I played. Checking the lower deck. I might have to restart this whole thing, which would really be frustrating because I've already done this. That's who we need to talk to. Alright, there we go. Leave your baggage at the bunk. Okay. So it did really start me over. So now we can go down into the ship. Not sure why that bulkhead's not working yet. I might have to go back and check that. There we go. Controls are a little clunky. You just kind of have to aim around. One's to close the hatch, the other one is to actually climb down. And then you just hold the down key, the D key or S key, whatever you map it to. And that's going to put you in the first room, which is this station right here, which is the, what is he? It's the depth. I'm not sure what you call this guy. What is he, Lorenz? I don't see him. All right, well, let's go down to the next level, which is right below it. And that's going to put us inside the hull. You'll automatically duck through the different compartments. But as you can see, there's the radio room. Listening room. But I mean, you can go through here, you can play cards. I kid you not, you're literally living on this ship. Alright, there's the card table. I want to stow this gear. There we go, we'll walk through the kitchen. So there is food.
Wir sind schon so lange auf See. Ich halte nicht mehr aus. Diese Routine bringt mich
Alright, so that puts you into the tutorial. Sorry that took so long, it's just a little difficult, but at least you've seen it now. You can read through this, it'll actually tell you a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is plot a course. We do have some contact here, and that's the map. All the buttons are available here at the top. They're going to unlock once you do that. Now if I scroll in, you can actually see each compartment of the ship. You can just drag the mouse, you can get a cutaway view of the entire submarine. And a status of each, whether it's powered. Green obviously is operational. And you can hover, I mean you can actually control everyone from here. We'll go back to map view. All right, so battery capacity 91. All right, so let's take a look out here. Plot a course. And just scroll back in. You can see there's quite a few points here. Here's the looking for the target right there. So the first thing I want to show you is the tools that you have at your disposal, and you can erase any of these that you don't want. But as you expect, everything's in here to plot courses to intercept a convoy based on intelligence. You can set up markers. There's a ruler so you can measure distances like such. You can set up the intercept if you're trying to get a particular tactical advantage on your enemy ships or convoy. There is different views, so these are buttons at the bottom are and if you hover over them, it's the full map. This is the world map, and then you can also just get an empty map, which is more of a tactical map once there's ships out there. Another thing nice about each player is you can actually click on them and it'll show you that player. And I can go in there into the player. You can actually customize each player.
Der Dienst in der Marine hat Tradition in meiner Familie.
So now I am that player. I can customize their looks, anything I want to do. As far as plotting courses, if you hold the first one was here, it's actually getting out of the dock. So if I hold the shift key down, I can create a point here. We obviously want to get out alive. So after you plot your course, you'll see that we have to choose a gear. Now, yeah, it's in German, but if you hover over them, they're translated for you. So we can choose electric or we can choose diesel. In this case, we're flashing diesel, and that's what we want to do. So we're going to do forward 2.
Schneller, schneller!
And we can speed up time. Except I think I just blew my destination. I did. If you hold the shift key again, click on each, right click. So I'm going to pause here till we get to our destination. So as you can see, once you get all your waypoints set and you get forward and you're not stuck on a dock like I was, you'll be moving forward. And the crew pretty much functions on their own until you tell them to do something different. Right now it's telling me to plot that third and fourth core destination, but we're going to wait. Now again, you can hold the Alt key down and you can speed up time.
Schneller, schneller! Langsamer! Schneller, schneller!
And once I speed up time, I can actually take an external view. I can do a cutaway. So you'll notice that when you're in neutral C, you can't always move fast. But you can do it from here. So we can also find indisciplined sailors that aren't doing their job, restock the galley. As you can see, it gives you all kinds of objectives. So, I mean, you're pretty much functioning as the crew. Now, they do this on their own, but it's just showing you how you can interact and take charge yourself. So from the storage room, you can actually transfer to each. And the first quest you saw was transfer to the gallery. We put exotic food. So basically I just click on the galley tab, and without traveling, you can just click and drag. Same thing with the flak. You can transfer ammunition, deck gun, same thing. As long as they are accessible. If you're underwater, obviously you're not going to be able to move things over there, and there's the ventilation, which you'll learn about later. The other test was finding this crew member. If you look, there's a little dot. So we can arrest him, we can execute him.
Ein Matrose der Kriegsmarine ist stets wachsam. Du bringst Schande über unsere Besatzung. Dieses Mal kommst du noch ungestraft davon. Zurück an die Arbeit.
Alright, you've been warned. Get busy. Alright, so we're going to reach our destination. We'll hit map and we'll see where we're at. Here's one of the features I like. So when you're out here in this map mode, no matter what you're in, if you zoom in, you can actually zoom in to the boat. Alright, so we'll get to our destination and pick this back up. So another nice thing, this is the listening station. I can actually leave this position. If I just click on it, then you just got to bring up the little mouse.
Bestätigt.
And I assign myself to that. I can go into manual mode. And I can actually hear that. And all the frequencies, everything works.
Herr Kaloy?
Alright, so we've turned on the searchlight. We're looking for a wreck. That's going to be your tutorial. So we turn that on, then we can turn the targeting sight.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Of course, it's going to have him in there. We'll just go to manual mode. And we can actually turn this ourselves towards the target. And if I just click the button, what is it? The right mouse button, it'll zoom.
Zu Befehl.
So as you can see, when I was salvaging the wreckage, I had to cut the diver loose, and now the crew is actually through a series of tasks with the breathing apparatus and a repair tool. I've got a guy upstairs working on repairs, slowly emptying water out of the compartments by carrying, first he activated the pump. Haven't even got into a real combat yet in the tutorial, and really just having a lot of fun. As you can see, everybody's doing their part. He's still working. I can control right now in the tutorial 2 players. As soon as those repairs are done, we can renew the air reserves, and we'll see where the tutorial that they've added takes us. Alright, we got an enemy aircraft coming in. Oh, reload. So we shot the plane down, and now we have a ship that spotted us. So we've got a guy going to the hydroponics room, but I wanted to really quickly go over each of these each of your crew has skills. You can assign in points as they level up. There's customization. It shows what their skills are. These are obviously the cook and an engineer. You can change their role if you want. We can actually make him the cook or an engineer, and you can promote him. So this was the character customization I was talking about. But right now he's listening for the sound, and we're dropping our depth.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter!
Looks like an aircraft carrier. Okay, so we spotted a aircraft carrier off to this location, so we've surfaced to gain speed, and we are currently en route in a storm, which is hard to see. So hopefully it'll be daylight by the time we get to the aircraft carrier. He's readying the torpedo, which we just told him to do. Filling the tubes. Man, how can you sleep at a time like this? As you can see, we got all the water out, we got all the repairs done. Shot down a plane with one of our anti-aircraft guns on top. And we're heading forward. Isn't this great early access? I love it. Alright, we got a lock on the target. Torpedoes away. They spotted us, so they're taking maneuvers.
Kapitän?
We're at the reload. Well, we missed the carrier and we're out of torpedoes, so it's gonna take some practice, but definitely love this title. They're gaining on us too. The tutorial is it's good to take, but it's not gonna give you everything you need. I think they're gonna try to ram us. We're trying to go underwater. But I'm definitely going to try the sandbox mode. The tutorial gave me enough about all the stations, how to make the repairs. Hats off to Playway. You guys just, as a publisher, man, you really take care of indies. Looking forward to Deadliest Catch. This is a great game. There's a lot of content, still in early access. They're working on some of the bugs. I didn't actually experience too many. The tutorial seems to be a little glitchy at times, but hopefully the sandbox will be a lot smoother. I mean, it's nice. You basically go out, look for wreckage, resupply your ships. It's a lot of fun. I think Deepwater Studio did an excellent job giving you the control. I mean, there's a ton of content in this game. To keep you busy while they continue to work on the roadmap, and that's going to be campaigns and just tons of stuff. So I'm happy they got their funding, and really glad the game is out. So hopefully it gives you an idea of how to or what is involved in the game, and how not to flub up a carrier. But I definitely, as a curator of our group, we give this a thumbs up. Great game. So go check it out. I've listed the link to the game, and it was released today officially, early access on Steam. And if you like sub simulators or simulations, period, there's a lot of action in the game, a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and it's UBOAT. UBOAT. So thanks again, and take care.